well, I guess God or Jesus or aliens are about to show up. I love this Dutch sense. Really puts two and two together. Um, I've started seeing this picture coming a long time ago, only because I'm kind of familiar with holographic imagery. A lot of people that are experiencing UFOs haven't quite put the picture together. Even these um, crop circles can be explained. We are more than 150 years advanced in our technology, but the only way that they can actually use some of this and program and manipulate humanity is by keeping it a secret. But the problem that they didn't anticipate is the friggin' internet, because the internet is teaching us all we need to know. It's like getting every friggin' book you could possibly ever want. It's like going to university and taking every friggin' course you possibly would want. Mind you, university school is designed to keep you tunnel vision, keep you separate. But the internet is making you see, well, you can get information from here, 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 here. You're getting combined information. You're starting to see the holographic, the whole picture. And that's something they didn't really count on. And anyways, this guy has figured out that what they're using these chemtrails for, and I kind of thought that that's what they were doing too, is trying to make a screen for you to view something out of. That's what chemtrails are, is they're just putting this big screen up there. And then they're going to reflect off that screen images. And the images that I'm anticipating is they put an awful lot of work into religion and these books, these Bibles. So, and y'all think God's going to come and save you. God's never saved anybody before. The only thing God seems to be is the creator of something, and offers really good advice if you are connected with God, and you know how to. But that's all God does. He only gives you advice, and says you got to save yourself. But Bibles are all brainwashing everybody to believe somebody's going to come save you. Don't use your own personal power. That's what Satan wants. He doesn't want you to know the power of being a human. And there's one video I've seen that it was like the manifesto of the Illuminati, and they want to kill you that is their goal, is to kill you, and kill you in a whole pile of different ways that you'll never ever notice it. And they've been programming children to be evil from their education system. They've used Bibles and doctors to train you into doing everything that'll end up killing you. And then they'll offer you medication that will kill you, not in that way, but in a different way. So you'll think that they're the hero all the time, and they'll profit off of it at all times. But if humans actually knew that the only reason you're dying is because of our environment, because of our habits, because of our belief systems, if we actually changed everything we believe, you wouldn't be dying. One of the biggest things that is really, really offensive is motivational speakers. This really, really cracks me up. But they're always using this term, life is short. And that's what evil wants you to believe. Life is short. Take advantage of it. Go after your own happiness, and the hell with the rest of the world. Don't have any connections to what you want to create. All you got to be focused on is how much money you can get, how much stuff. That's the only way you're going to be able to tell you're powerful, is by how much stuff you can get, how much money you can get. That's when you're going to be judged as being successful. Great, great programming. But you're going to die in the end. So most people that have a lot of money, they're dead and don't even know it. They all have to donate to some kind of non-profit. They're actually, every these really, really rich people, Charlie Sheen for one is a good example, that all of the ways that you end up making your money will make you want to die. And your ways of dying, they start donating to these research centers that are saying they're going to cure you, but they never cure you. They're just going to find a pill to make you die of a certain way that you'll never even notice that the medication's killing you. But that's what's going on, is these rich people, the way they live is killing themselves, and then they're going to donate to something that's going to find the cure, but they ultimately die anyway. Um, so basically, at the end of the day, that's what Bibles are all designed for, is for you to believe, not in yourself, but in something else. So, and they've been, this is the thing with the aliens, they can't tell you what aliens are all about. That's why it's a secret. If they actually told you what's going on, they can't manipulate you. But it's a well thought out plan. They've been using this technology of holographics. They've been using a lot of medication that makes you see what's not really there. They are very well connected with the police, the medical profession. They are so connected with so many people that you'll think that there's really something out there. And so I suspect there's going to be a lot of spaceships that are going to come, and take you off to another planet, be the savior, but you're only going to get on board something that's going to make you a slave, because they need somebody to work for them, and they need you to think that we're the savior. But have you ever kind of noticed that all aliens tend to have an enemy? There's good aliens and bad aliens. If they're so enlightened, so advanced, how come they haven't been able to solve their own problems? They think that, oh, we're so not able to solve our problems that we're going to destroy ourselves. Yet the only thing that they seem to be good at is advanced technology. We're humans. The elites have advanced technology that they keep a secret. So it's not coming from aliens. They actually have the technology. Where do they get the technology? As soon as anybody comes up with a really good idea, you file a patent. Who is, have you not put two and two together that the corporate world actually controls the government? They've infiltrated these patent offices so they can see the technology. You give them the instructions on how to build it. We, the people, have been designing all of this technology, but you know what? They as soon as they find out you got a really good idea, because you filed within a patent office, they know who you are. They know where you live. And then magically you'll either die of an accident, or you'll, get some disease. One way or another, they kill you off, or they'll stress you out, they'll steal your idea, and you won't even know that it's been stolen, because they'll keep it secret. They'll design your equipment, but not even let the world know that it's out there. So, what is the motivation of aliens and Jesus, the second coming of Jesus? Let's make some chemtrails. Let's put a nice big screen out there, and we'll make a holographic image so everybody will believe when you see Jesus, that'll be the real Jesus. If Jesus really is here, he'd come on this planet and actually create some miracles. We'll actually get rid of evil and solve every problem known to man, not just kill us all. Like, we wouldn't be dying if Jesus actually showed up. So there's some good signs of whether it's really Jesus, because he'll start healing you. He'll heal everybody. If he can heal one person, he can heal the whole freaking planet, and all problems will get solved. And how will we know that? Well, we'll live longer. We'll be happy. It won't be so offensive when we say, you're supposed to live 800 years. That is so offensive. Who the hell wants to live for 800 years? You'll come up with a whole pile of reasons why you don't want to live 800 years. Why? Because you're all programmed to die. Why? Because you're not enjoying heaven. Because you haven't created heaven. Heaven would be something that you really, really enjoy, that you'd want to never, ever leave. So we ain't exactly in heaven right now. So you'll kind of want to die because you're in hell, and that's Satan's plan. So Jesus would actually be able to create heaven. So when Jesus shows up, he'll be here walking on planet. Mind you, we do have holographic imagery that you can see somebody and they won't be real. I've seen this technology myself. I've gone into it was sort of like a seminar of somebody that had technology and had rented a hotel room and started showing people this technology, and it's just connections I have with other connections that got me in the room. And what they were trying to sell this as, which I'm surprised it's not out there, because this was years ago, But apparently they can have a holographic image outside a store that looks like a real person. You know, like you have these people with signs that say, come buy a pizza, you know, they're dressed up in whatever costumes. Well, they can actually make a holographic image of somebody doing that exact task. Um, they can have put this holographic image out into the sky, so that, you know, it's just the new type of signage, but it's a 3D image. So I've actually seen this technology, and what they've been working on is how you can see it without glasses. Because that's the problem, is in order to see things in 3D and holographic, you needed these glasses. So it was technology that you could see without a computer, without any glasses, that you just see it out there. And so that's basically what these chemtrails are all about. I'll put a link to Dutch Sense that's actually got the technical information on how it's done. So good on him. Really, really love that guy's channel. Post it up, but be aware of aliens. Those spaceships aren't real. You know, the lights you see in the sky ain't real. It's man-made. You know, but and you got to kind of look at, you know, who are really, really telling you about aliens. You know, a lot of this shit, the world falling apart, ain't rocket science. I seen this when I was 3 years old. What the hell do you know when you're 3 years old? Well, apparently, I knew an awful lot. But I had parents there that kept saying, you're stupid, you're dumb. And it's like, finally, the world is going, you know, as predicted. So it's like, I was right, you were wrong. But until then, I looked like I was a complete idiot because nobody wanted to believe me. And right now, there's a lot of people that don't want to believe me because they're still stuck in that Jesus is coming to save us, and the second coming of Jesus and aliens. There's no such thing as aliens. Now, there are such a thing as spirits. But when you die, it's not like you're gone. They've already sort of proved that the body loses weight instantly. Some people have actually seen something rise, you know, after somebody dies. Some people can see things that other people can't see. Some people can talk and see dead people, and that's real. That ain't. You got to understand the manipulation with time. Time really keeps you in a box, but if you get rid of time, you can see a hell of a lot of other shit. And so there is definitely spirits. You can definitely be influenced by spirit beings. And basically what they are is human beings that just have no bodies. But they're still there. The consciousness of all of us are still here. Everybody that's ever died, still here. They just don't have a body. They can come back, like reincarnation, come back and evolve their spirit. That's why you can sort of see old spirits, because you can actually choose to come back and play this game again. But you choose your mission. You choose which parent you want to have, because the type of parent you have will provide the type of experience you have to evolve all of humanity. The only way we evolve is not through the spirit world. They don't know shit. They might know an awful lot of information, but they all died. They died because they didn't know how to live life. And so you can get a lot of really good information, but you got to kind of see that there is going to be a contradiction there, because they didn't quite have all the answers. They didn't quite evolve. So that's where spirits are, is that they got to, in order to evolve humanity, got to do it through the body. And once we get it right, then we transform the body. Deepak Chopra, as much as I think that guy's full of shit in many ways, sometimes he finds some good shit, and he does say that the gene that actually makes a caterpillar turn into a butterfly is found in the human heart. So the big transformation is through the heart. We will transform out of this body into something completely different if we can get out of the box of time. We think the sun and everything else can kill us. No, nothing can kill you. But you have to know how to do it. It's not like just believe everything's all right. You got to start there. But you also have to be loving and peaceful and access the information field and know what the hell you're doing. Because right now we're sinning and we don't know we're sinning, because we're so stuck into so many wrong beliefs. Get rid of every single thing you tend to believe is true. Be open to something completely different. Fill your heart out with love and peace, and start asking the information field, oh God, some really good questions. All about the questions. Peace out.